All right, we are live. Hopefully. Lefty show. That's the idea. Let me send out this tweet. Are we live? I hope we're live. I really hope we're live. We always have to play this game. Always.
We're live.
We're live? We are live?
Live. Why do they say we're an hour late?
I'm not an hour late. People can't tell time. Not my fault.
Time
Ready to go?
Are really hard.
Lefty show starts now.
It's Lefty. This is the Lefty Show.
Welcome to the Lefty Show. We are here. I knew this would happen. Chiz, tell me, did I not call it?
He fucking called it. He called it. I knew it was going to happen too.
Called it right at the beginning. I knew it was going to go down. Katie's here. Katie, our lovely producer of the Lefty Show. But we welcome you to this 6th episode, the 6th edition of the Lefty Show. I, of course, am Lefty. You can follow me on Twitter at Lefty643. He is at Dr. Chiz. He's my co-host. He's a great guy. You can follow him at Dr. Chiz. Also, link to his YouTube page is in the description. Also, link to my YouTube page, also in the description, even though you don't need it because you're here. YouTube.com/LeftyOX. Anyway, she is Katie, our lovely producer. You can find her at Little Miss Katie, Kaity. You can also tweet the show, hashtag Lefty Show. Just add that to the beginning, the middle, the end of your tweet, anywhere, hashtag Lefty Show. We will be able to see it, and that is how you interact with us when we poll you and we want to get you on the air, all those great things. As always, be sure to leave a like, rating on this show, live show or video. Add it to your favorites, tweet it out, add a bunch of people, all that stuff. Let's get a bunch of people in here. So, everybody, how's everybody doing? Chiz, how are you?
Good!
Oh, yeah, by the way, everything I said in that video today about the Lefty Show, bullshit. Lie.
He
Wasn't
lied.
true. Not true at all, because...
Well, obviously it's not true because we're here.
Well, here's the thing, okay? Here's the thing. I want to break it down. I'll break it down right now. I was under the impression that it was just going to be me tonight. But it turns out that both Chiz and Katie were able to make the show. Now, Chiz, in all honesty, in all fairness, gave me plenty of warning. He told me yesterday, dude, might not be able to do the show. Just so you know, bye, Katie. Why does this have to happen? This just honestly has to happen. Wait, it's the first 2 screen regions. There it is.
Oh my god.
And he gave me plenty of warning, and I was like, okay. So I made the video today, and I was like, look, I'm not going to be, it's just going to be me flying solo. But then Chiz, while I was working out, I got a text message. He was like, yo, I'm actually going to be able to make the show. So it's not Chiz's fault. It's not Katie's. It's nobody's fault that, anyway, we get a full show. You get a full show as opposed to not a full show. So like and favorite and comment and all that great stuff. I don't know where Katie went.
Yeah, that kind of is her
Katie's
fault.
internet hates Google Hangouts. Hates them. Just hates them.
She's got that AOL disc,
Oh, yeah, she's got the 48 hours. Remember those?
Exactly.
48 hours of
they're like
AOL.
Fucking coffee coasters, dude. They handed them out like candy on the street corner. Here's like fucking stacks of AOL discs. Try internet. Okay, I'll try internet.
I remember. Oh, she's back.
Oh, yeah.
For like the 3rd or 4th time.
Yeah.
Or
All
something.
right, well, maybe she'll stick around this time.
Maybe she'll stay. I don't know. I hope. Katie,
We'll
do you
see.
feel like staying?
Clap once for yes,
Yeah.
twice for no.
Are you under duress, Katie?
Blink.
Oh, she's behind. She's well
Here
behind
you guys
again.
now.
Your internet sucks so bad. We're gonna get you a goddamn Ethernet cable, 100-foot Ethernet cable, just for you.
I don't know what's going on. The past 2 times I've used Hangouts, it's like
Because you're on a crappy computer on a wireless connection. Ethernet or
Might as well be using your
GTFO, bro.
phone.
Yeah, seriously. Might even be better off using your phone. Hell, I don't know.
Let the guilt trip continue.
Just going to guilt the crap out of her. Katie, thank you for joining us. Katie's got a new hair color, by
She
the way.
got a new do.
She's got a brand new do. Everybody tweet her at Little Miss Katie on Twitter, Kaity. Go ahead and add a hashtag Lefty Show and tell her how beautiful you think her new hair color is. Because it's crazy red. It's like a...
Yeah.
It's like a...
That's like a color.
That's not a natural... Yeah, that's not natural.
That is a crayon color.
And I think it looks good.
Yeah,
I personally...
No, it's not an insult. Just saying that is not something you would see come out of the gene pool.
No, probably not. At least not for a couple thousand years. But
that'd be cool.
That would be cool. A couple thousand years, you like go to sleep, you wake up. Yep.
I'll order that.
Also, we are using a brand new background for this show. As I said last week, we're going to be cycling through a few different backgrounds. You guys can vote on them. Let us know in the comments of the video right now. Also, a bit on the comments in a bit. Let us know what you think of this background. We have a few different. We have last week's background and this background in the running. I believe we have one or two more. And I know my graphics guy is going to be all butthurt because he made one that was actually kind of cool. It had like a spot where I could screen region Twitter and we could show like the hashtag Lefty Show feed. But I'm not going to go with that one. One, because I'm already screen regioning the crap out of one monitor. Two, it's usually not a good idea to give people an unfettered line to your show. That's why in the radio business, you don't just call in and they put you on the air. You talk to a producer, and the producer puts you on hold, and there you go. Katie, can you chill out on the typing? Never mind.
She just rage quit. That is your answer right there.
Yep.
Just, no, Lefty, bye.
She's like, can you do that? So she's like, nope. But yeah, so that's the reason. I mean, because there's some people don't say nice things, and yeah, so we're not going to go with that one because people will just I can already see it. People are going to abuse it. But this one is made by my buddy Dalton, and so you can go ahead and let us know what you think in the comments below, and also on the comments because we're going to be talking about some topics today that that may interest you. That may interest you a lot. And you may be like, "Oh man, I want to talk about this. I want to, give my thoughts on this." And Twitter probably, because Twitter has it's 140, right? 140 character limit. Probably not going to be able to get all your thoughts in there. So use the comments. Let us know what you think about these topics. We're going to be talking about Manti Te'o and his fake girlfriend dying from fake cancer.
I'm Te'oing.
Why? Because there's nothing inside your arm and it's fake. There's no
exactly. You didn't see that?
Yeah.
That's a thing now, like Tebowing.
Really?
Yeah, that is seriously. People have been Te'oing where you pose with a photo like this,
and there's
no one there.
Like your arm is around somebody.
Exactly. Te'oing, it's catching on.
Yeah, well, Te'oing, good, better than Tebowing. Hey, if Te'o is like Tebow, he's gonna trademark that
status.
Crap. So we're gonna be talking about that. We're also gonna be talking about Lance Armstrong, the Sandy Hook conspiracy theories. Conspiracy theories abound, and conspiracy theories, man. Some of them are just so bad. It's just. Do you have any experience with conspiracy theorists like truthers? Truthers are just awful. Same thing. Penn State truthers, I think, are the worst. Next up, 9/11 truthers, and from my experience, Sandy Hook truthers probably right in there.
No, I usually hang out with not stupid people, so that kind of eliminates the whole conspiracy.
Oh God, here we go.
Crap, you know?
You just believe everything the media tells you, bro. You just use a sheep.
There were bombs in the building, man, and the flag it wasn't moving on the moon. So I mean, why is it moving, man?
So we're going to be talking about the Sandy Hook conspiracy and general conspiracy theories and theorists and truthers and birthers and idiots and all that great stuff. And again, hashtag Lefty Show is how you get in touch with us. So yeah. Anyway, it's not Chiz's fault that he's here. And it's not Katie's fault that
I could have just went and pretended I wasn't coming. You know, like my plans were canceled. I could have just slept in. You know, gone to sleepy poo. But no, I was like, I'm committed. I'm coming here. I'm telling my boy, here. I am. Don't worry, you're not flying solo dolo. You've got a co-pilot.
Solo dolo. You know what? I can fly it solo, but I prefer not to. Because flying solo sucks.
Yeah.
Because you got nobody to talk to. It's scary, especially if you suffer from vertigo. And, I mean, I'm not... Like, I don't like to pretend like I'm a hard ass, but I think I could very, very easily suffer from vertigo.
So if you had to fly, if somebody like put you as a hostage, they jumped out of the plane and you have no option but to fly the plane, you would
Crap my
freak the
pants.
fuck out.
Crap my pants.
Would you even try, or would you just go, I'm done?
I would try, but I would have no idea what I'm doing. I would
It's
just be.
you just pull up.
Well, yeah, but it's not that easy. What are you talking about? But I'm talking about I would just lose my spatial orientation like a scared little girl. And I'd be like, I don't know what I'm doing. So, yeah, because I'm scared of all those things. And by the way, to anybody listening that tweeted me during the week with ask me or would you rather questions concerning snakes and spiders, this one is for you. And this one is also for Katie, who incited you to do those things. So thanks, Katie. Good job. Way to be all about the Lefty Show. Why would you do that? Why would you do that?
You're a horrible person.
Because you know that freaks me out, and you tell everybody. Tweet him about snakes and spiders. What? I'm waiting. Why? I'm waiting. Why?
I didn't tell anybody that it would freak you out.
Yeah, but you knew it would. It's just because you didn't tell somebody that it would freak me out doesn't mean. You're just not going to answer me. You're not going to answer this, are you?
What?
Your internet sucks.
Your internet is 5 minutes behind.
Chiz, give me a count on this. Katie, when I say banana, you say split. Okay? When I say banana, you say split. Ready? Banana.
Split.
That was only a 2-second delay, so what is your excuse?
She was reading lips, though. No. I'm aware of this damn trick. This ain't my first rodeo, cowboy.
Cover your mouth. Go like this.
It syncs and unsyncs all the time, and it pisses me off.
Banana.
Banana.
Wait, what? No. You can't even spell it simpler. Did you just say banana? I told you.
I said banana split.
I love this show.
Banana split.
It's banana split. That's what that is.
2 bananas, because we're crazy.
That is so bad, that is absolutely brutal.
This show is
pretty
so
much.
brutal.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're getting some audio.
I've had a long day, okay?
You're getting some audio desync. Well, we thank you for hustling on back to be part of the Lefty Show.
It was the hair who gave her powers.
The hair did. That's just. I mean,
it's like a lion. It's like
see, and that's the worst part is because I just have there's just something about redheads where it's just. Does anybody else have that? This just
not
irrational...
natural redheads. Like I don't like the carrot-looking color. Katie's color is cool. That kind of perp red color.
Right.
You know?
Well, I'm talking about like really red. Like even some redheads
Yeah.
get their hair touched up to look even more red. But
not ginger color.
Not ginger red. Okay, not like the orange, fiery orange.
Yeah.
No. I'm talking red, actual red.
Yeah.
Right. So do you have that too, where it's just like, oh, what is it about that?
I think it's just cool. Like even if I didn't want to fuck you, that's just cool hair. Like I said it myself. Like I would want red hair.
Chiz, please don't do that to your hair.
I want.
You're always wearing a hat anyway, but and the same hat but no, you with.
What if I dyed it red one time and put gel in it and just spiked it the fuck up?
That'd be awesome. That would be an awesome show.
Thank you.
Probably that would be one of the best shows in this show's history. And we've only had 6 episodes. Well, we've only had 5. We're in the middle of the 6th episode.
Are you going to do it now? I'm not doing it now.
I'm not doing any crazy crap.
I'm not going to melt crayons down because there's no hair dye. Some makeshift hair coloring.
Crayons and stuff. Liquefy them, you add water. Mix them up. Just dip your head. Just dip your head into a bowl.
Just dip your head in right there. Just
dick it in. Just
dick it in.
Dick it in. Because, I mean, like, when I see redheads, like girls, redheaded females, okay? Well,
good job qualifying.
Maybe some dudes. I'm just like, they're a freak in the sack. They're a freak in bed. I automatically know. It's like, what? Gotta have it. Gotta see what it's all about. Because I know they're willing to try out many different things. And they're also just, yeah.
Say it.
No, because this is a family show.
It is.
No.
We're rated T. Oh, since we're talking about race, this wasn't a topic thing. I want to bring this up really quickly. That the government is trying to tax the First Amendment. I don't know if you saw, but because of Obama's whole big, bringing up doing more research on violent video games and how it affects invokes violence in people, they plan on putting a 1% tax across the board for all M-rated games.
Well, that was that's in Missouri, right?
I think so. The other one is in Utah. In Utah, they want to make it illegal to sell mature games to minors, which apparently they didn't get the memo. They don't fucking do that now.
Well, also, did they not also just get the memo that was put in front of the Supreme Court, and the Supreme Court ruled that is protected speech, that video games are protected speech?
It's under the First Amendment of the Constitution. Yeah. That's why I thought it was just so funny.
I don't know. Maybe they do things. Maybe they do things in Utah. Well, they do things differently in Utah. They're all damn Mormons running around, polygamy and all that.
That's one of your fakey religions right there.
Let me look inside this bag. Well, can I read the tablets too? No,
only I can.
Only me. And I'm going to tell you what it says. Okay? Yeah, so when I was a con man, I've been arrested for multiple cons before. Whatever, I'm going to move out to damn Utah, tell some damn stories about God.
Because I found the book.
Hey, at least they get to, multiple women.
Magic underwear, woo.
I respect the idea of you know what? One woman, not enough.
Yeah, okay.
Like if you've got that kind of game, go for it. But other than that, the whole I'm gonna look at these tablets.
I like Scientology more. At least that one's way the fuck out there crazy. Like a zillion years ago, one man took all the souls from a dying planet.
Is that what they really believe?
That I think his name is Xenu. Over 1 trillion years ago, which is not a time frame in the space-time continuum, like the universe ain't even that old, took all the souls from his planet, put them under volcanoes here, and then blew them up with giant hydrogen bombs and released the souls out. Swear to God. And you have to, this is where I totally forget it, but there's something in you, and you have to buy something.
Right. Whoa.
That's
I know
the pyramid
that,
scheme part of it. Yeah, that's actually part of it. Yeah.
Poor Tom Cruise.
Not really. Screw him. Okay. What? Keep making movies, but when it comes to your personal life, just behind closed doors.
See, but I'm that kind of guy where I can't watch Tom Cruise movies anymore. No, I can't watch this version of Tom Cruise movies anymore. Because I can watch A Few Good Men. Mm-hmm. And still be like, okay, because that's not crazy Tom Cruise. That's just, I'm young, I'm going to run around Hollywood and bang all these hot broads Tom Cruise. Which is cool. I can dig that Tom Cruise. But, MI3 Tom Cruise or MI4 Tom Cruise, regardless of the fact that I think they completely murder the Mission Impossible franchise. But I can't look at him and be like, you're a psycho. What the hell is wrong with you?
I've never had a thing for him in particular, just as a person. I've always thought he's been kind of weird, even before the Scientology set. So I've just, disassociated the life version of Tom Cruise and what's on the screen. So I'm I can watch his movie. I don't want to see what he has to say on a talk show, but I'll watch his movie. Dude's nuts.
I don't know.
Scientology is a crazy cult.
Yeah. Well, it's, I don't know, crazy people with money do crazy things. Who knew? Well, what was that other thing in Hollywood running around? Everybody was wearing some red piece of yarn for a while. That was the cool thing. Because it's Hollywood is I've found it's Hollywood is like high school. Where it's what are the cool kids doing? Madonna was doing it. And then, Madonna does everything.
Madonna's not a cool kid.
But, everybody was wearing these, little red pieces of yarn. And it was, supposed to be this, insider symbol. Oh, yeah, we go to the same church. And it's just, and I'm and I remember reading about it. I'm wait a minute. I remember this guy, not 6 months ago was extolling the virtues of Scientology or some other stupid crap. But now he's no. Now I got the red yarn.
Red yarn.
All about the red yarn, bro.
It's my Livestrong bracelet.
Oh, we'll get to that too. Lance Armstrong's a lying sack of crap. Livestrong is a sham. That'll be coming up later on in the Lefty Show. Be sure to stay tuned. Probably on the other side. No, I'm thinking on the other side of the top of the hour. The top of the hour, talking Lance Armstrong. And after the second break, I want to talk about that sack of crap. And just hate Lance Armstrong. I also hate Manti Te'o now, too. I tweeted.
Why you just hate anyone that does something like that? See, I kind of want to. I don't like. I honestly don't even really follow football. I found about this I don't know, just the other day. And what do we want to get into this now?
No. We can.
I just want to say I think I want to. Yeah, I just want to kind of defend him a little bit. Like I'm not going to give him enough rope to hang himself with, but I can feel for him a little bit.
No, I can too. But I think I know what you're talking about, and there are things about the timeline where it's like if you want to give him any shadow of a doubt, or if he wants to benefit from any shadow of doubt, it's kind of hard when you look at the timeline of the way things happen. So we'll be talking about Manti Te'o and his fake girlfriend and fake death and fake cancer. Katie's a funny tweet. Yeah, there's the Te'o. Little Miss Katie, Kaity. Google Hangouts can suck my non-existent left testicle. Katie, why you gotta hate on Google?
Because Skype and everything works perfectly fine for me, but Google, no, it just hates me.
You know
I don't think Google hates you. Google has enough money to wipe you off the fucking face of the earth.
Yep. Pretty much.
It hates me.
It doesn't.
It hates your hair.
You know what it hates? It hates your crappy computer and crappy wireless internet connection. That's what it hates. Guarantee you. I guarantee you that's what it is. It's just Google being you know what you need to do? You need to get on.
She's like, no, it's something else.
She's like, no, it's Ramadan. It's the sun god.
I'm not wearing the magic underwear.
Anyway, hashtag Lefty Show is how you get in touch with the show. You know, I've been getting a lot of people talking about that.
What?
They're like, I love the show, but you talk too much about Twitter and your own Twitter.
Oh, yeah, I did notice that. It's like, what's wrong with you?
What? Does it really impact that much of the show? The show's
top of the hour, bottom of the hour, top of the hour, bottom of the hour. It's like a formula, and if it gets thrown in the middle, don't lose your shit.
Right? It's also a 2-hour show.
Right?
2 damn hours, and sometimes we mention Twitter. By the way, at Lefty643, at Dr. Chiz, at Little Miss Katie, Kaity.
But in case you didn't know, you can follow him at Lefty643, at Dr. Chiz, at Little Miss Katie.
Katie, what's your Twitter again? Katie, what's your Twitter again? Katie. Kate.
She was so frozen right there. It was scary. Katie.
Banana.
What?
Banana.
Split.
Holy God!
Jesus Christ.
Split.
Oh my God.
Oh God.
She just
Oh
answered.
no.
Oh my God.
Oh no.
Oh, she answered both of them. I thought
sorry.
it was. Oh my God. No, it's so bad.
I was like, oh well, yeah, okay.
She didn't hear the
no,
first
no,
and the second.
that's
bull.
It's a better damn internet. What the hell's wrong with you? How much are 100-foot Ethernet cables? How much? Can't be that hard, right?
$30.
$30? All right.
Not even if you buy them online.
I got you after the show. I'll spend some of that YouTube money. Like and favorite so we can get Katie some damn Ethernet cables.
And follow us on Twitter.
Follow us on Twitter at Lefty643, at Dr. Chiz, at Little Miss Katie, Kaity. Also, YouTube links in the description. You know what? I wanted to talk to you about this, Chiz, probably off air, but you know we probably shouldn't have this conversation on air, but I don't give a shit.
Yes, I will talk
It's
with
my
you.
show. I do what I want. We need to get on
with you.
playing some, because we like to talk about what we're doing on our own channels, what you can expect. We need to start playing No More Room in Hell.
Yes, we do. That was my idea. So
It was no. It was completely your idea, but we think Minnesota Burns is on board.
Mm-hmm.
I think Burnsy downloaded and installed it, and I think he likes the idea of showing how much of a little scared girl he can
Vagina. He is. Yeah.
be. He likes being just a gigantic.
He pees himself all the time.
He does.
Yeah, we gotta do that.
We got to do that a lot. Is it scary? I mean, I updated the most recent version. Have you played it before?
I've never played it before, but I heard it's very scary. It got greenlit on the Steam thing. It's one of the games that's been greenlit. So I mean, it's a very well known Bond, and I've been wanting to do it. So I hit you up. I was like, I didn't think Burnsy was going to get on board. I thought Jimmy was going to get on board. Jimmy's the one.
Yeah, Jimmy would do it. Jimmy would be like, "Oh hell yeah!"
Yeah.
But then he's spending like 45 minutes figuring out the damn menus.
Right? He's like, bottom left hand corner of my screen.
Installing
is
it for him would be
red."
like entering the damn missile codes. Like,
He'd be recording with XSplit.
stop recording. Don't record with XSplit, guys. If you're trying to break into YouTube, or you want to get your own stuff out there and you like PC gaming, KB Mod, and I love PC gaming. Trust me, Chiz loves PC gaming. Katie will love PC gaming when she gets one here soon, hopefully. Right,
when
Katie?
She gets off DOS. Windows 95.
Right? She's got boot discs. She's got to have boot discs. Remember those?
It's the floppies, man. Come on now.
Well, no, that's what I mean. The boot discs.
Yeah.
They were just because I remember Doom had to have its own boot disc.
Doom had its own boot disc.
Full Throttle. Oh God, Full Throttle was such an amazing adventure game from LucasArts. Tim Schafer.
LucasArts made a bunch of good adventure games back in the day.
Yeah, they were so awesome. Oh my God, Full Throttle. Oh.
When have they come?
Full Throttle. Anybody, let me know in the comments or tweet me, #LeftyShow. Please, 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 please tell me that you played Full Throttle. And please also
Even
tell
if
me
you haven't,
how
just
awesome.
tell them.
No. Don't lie. I don't want any fake Full Throttle fans, damn it. I want real. I want people that are real, that are down with the Full Throttle adventure game cause. It was a game on DOS. But yeah, what was I talking about? PCs? Something about PCs? Oh yeah,
PC gaming.
If you're on YouTube and you're doing that stuff, don't use XSplit. XSplit is awful. XSplit isn't even that good of a good streaming platform. It's the tallest.
It would be if you didn't have bugs in it and stuff.
Yeah, and if it wasn't so CPU intensive. I mean, I understand encoding video is CPU intensive, but still, I mean, there's no reason you should be using 99% of my i7 2700K every single time I'm streaming anything, because not even Vegas does that when it's rendering 10 million bit per second HD footage. But anyway, back on point. There are plenty of good programs out there that do good work. Fraps is okay if you want to do screen region stuff and you want to capture your desktop. Fraps is what you need to go with. But if you want really, really high quality, DX Story. And also, if you want an English gold mine, go to DX Story's website. It's
a what?
English. Because DX Story, I believe, is an Asian.
It's an Asian. I don't know where, but it is an Asian company.
Is it Korean?
Let's just say Oriental.
But that's almost just as racist as that's Katie. That's in par with Katie's Ching Chong Wing Wong. Katie said it, not me. Back in the day, Katie would say Ching Chong Wing Wong.
Ching Chong Wing Wong.
Banana.
Split.
Oh my God. Holy
What
shit.
are you doing?
Wait, are you just fucking with us?
I don't know what's going on.
I think she might be fucking with us a little bit.
Okay for me, but now I don't know. The past 2 times the audio.
All right, maybe we can co-opt some Google Hangout technicians. If you guys have experience with Google Hangouts, can you?
She just said no to the question I asked of "Are you fucking with us?"
Oh my God.
Not.
We need to look up why Katie would be desyncing so bad in Google Hangouts, because I have no idea. Oh my God, somebody, Regan Cullerton at Reggie Cull, is that what it is? Let me just check on this. Yeah, it's at Reggie Cull on Twitter. He said, Full Throttle, Ben and the Polecats, best gang ever. Yes! Yes!
Best gang ever.
The Polecats. What a great name for a biker gang. Seriously, I didn't even know what a polecat was. I don't even know now, but I was like, polecats, hell yeah. I was like, I want to be a polecat.
I want to be a polecat when I grow up.
I want to learn to ride motorcycles and stuff. By the way, if you want to get in touch with the show, #LeftyShow. Tweet at me at Lefty643, him at Dr. Chiz, her at Little Miss Kaity. We're going to mention Twitter so many damn times. This guy's
going to use the #LeftyShow at the beginning or middle or end of your tweet.
There you go. Add it in. That's how you get on the show. Also, let us know in the comments. Katie's laughing at stuff from like 20 damn minutes ago. Now everybody knows why we don't want to include Katie so much in the show. Because she's responding to last week. She's responding to jokes we made last show.
Oh my God. By the time she heard that, we'll have been on break.
Right?
Know?
She's going to be laughing in the break. Katie, girl, come on. You know we love you, but we got to find out.
You're not with us right now.
You are. It's like looking into the past. When you look at Katie, it's like looking into like 20 minutes in the past.
You're like, oh, something was funny back then.
Oh, we actually did say something funny. Ring the damn bell. Anyway, we've got on the other side of the break, we got a lot of topics coming up. We could also talk a little bit. We talked about this on PKA. David Vonderhaar apparently is a douchebag.
Ooh.
Apparently, well, I mean, he doesn't like YouTubers apparently, or something like that.
Oh yeah, he's always stressed that. Well, he said things along the lines of,
unless your name is Hutch.
he said things like, "I will not watch a video. I don't care about some dude commentating with my game in the backdrop. But if you show me a competitive game and talk about the gameplay, I'll watch it. Or if you show me a montage, I'll watch it." He said that stuff like right when the game came out. So like I've already known he really doesn't like commentators.
Which is fine. I mean, I'm not saying everybody has to like us, but I mean, it's just we'll get into this on the other side of the break. Also talking about Lance Armstrong, Manti Te'o, and some other. There's people leaving Machinima. Everybody's abandoning ship. The gong is sounding. Abandoned ship. Abandoned ship. We hired too many talentless optic guys. Abandoned ship. We are now out of money. But be sure to tweet us, #Lefty Show. We're going to be talking about all these things on the other side of the break. You've got the Lefty Show. Be sure to hit subscribe, like, favorite, comment, all that great stuff. #Lefty Show, @Lefty643, @Dr. Chiz, @Little Miss Katie, Kaity.
hit the follow button.
He's getting older,
Oh, hit the follow button.
but not wiser. This is the Lefty Show.
All right, welcome back to the Lefty Show. We hope to be. I think I got the process right to get rid of the crackling that comes out of break when I switch stuff on XSplit. So hopefully we got it right. We are back at the Lefty Show. We are minus Katie. I think I found out why. Somebody actually said it has to do with wireless connections. Google doesn't play nice. Google Hangouts doesn't.
Is that it? Just
That's what somebody said. That's what
sounds about right.
I mean, I guess I don't know.
You're fine. I'm fine. We're both on wired.
Yeah. So I don't know. Looks like we're gonna have to invest in an Ethernet, a very long Ethernet cable. I mean, I got a long cable too, but it's kind of attached.
Oh, snap.
Oh!
Darling, one gun there.
Oh!
Look at this guy with the
Oh
jokes
yeah,
and whatnot.
making a wiener jokes.
Oh, no.
Always classy here on the Lefty
Oh,
Show.
but they snipped the end of his cable.
Oh yeah. Well, I don't like the excess skin. It looks weird. I can't dock with anybody. Docking is out of the question.
You and I can dock. We'll try to
No,
work
I don't want to
something
dock
out.
with you. I don't want to dock with you. No,
Don't really hurt
I don't
me.
want no part of your docking or your spaceship. None of that.
I'm sad. No crackling this set, so good job.
Yay! I figured it out. I'm gonna forget.
Yay!
Next break, I'm probably gonna forget to do it.
Yeah.
It's gotta be back
It's a lot of steps.
because I'm a big dumb.
It's like ignition
Dumb.
code for bombs.
Yep. Pretty much. Anyway, back on the Lefty Show, talking about we had a lot of fun at Katie's expense. She's trying to sort out her internet connection issues. I don't know what she's gonna do to fix it, but I don't know. We'll try to figure it out. Speaking of the devil, wow, you know what, Kate? Are your ears burning, Katie, by chance?
Jeez.
Like, seriously?
Every time.
Well, I mean, I guess I'll hear the answer to that question in about 5 minutes. But
Tape delay.
that's what it is. It's the Lefty Show on tape delay. Oh, man, I love tech issues. But anyway, we got a lot of topics that we can actually hopefully get to. You can follow me on Twitter at Lefty643, at Dr. Chiz, at Little Miss Katie, Kaity. We teased this, I think, coming out of break or going into break. We were talking about Manti Te'o and his fake girlfriend. Chiz is doing the Te'o right now. Oh, yeah, you grabbing a little fake boobage, huh?
She was Skyping me for it, so I gave it to her.
What kind of fake... What fake size is your fake girlfriend's fake boobs?
She's good. She's like a 34C.
34C? Okay, I could dig.
Yeah, because if I went any higher, no one would believe that shit. I mean, come on.
What do you... She's got double D's? What are you talking about? That's
No
bull.
way. Come
That's
on. They
bull.
think she was fake then.
Yeah, no. And you'd be like, no, dude, she's got leukemia. And now she's dead. She was in a car accident.
You want to meet her? She was in a car accident, then she died of leukemia. But can we see?
She was in a car accident. Oh, well, she's better now. Yay! Well, she's got leukemia. Oh, now she's better. Now she's dead. Oh. For those
Where's
of you
the
that don't
funeral at? Oh, we just dug a hole in the back.
I didn't go because she wouldn't have wanted me to go. She wanted me to play football.
You want me to play football?
I was like, well, the funeral wasn't on the day of a football game. It's like, yeah, well, but
Semantics.
whatever.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
I was playing Nerf football same time.
Yes.
She said, "Don't ever miss a football game." She didn't say anything about divisions.
And you know what? She loved my Nerf football league. Loved it. She was
Loved.
yeah. So we played it in her memory. Katie, banana.
Oh, quit it with the banana crap.
Oh,
It's
so
a test.
it's a test. It's funny.
It desyncs and syncs like all the time. It makes me so mad. Oh.
Yes, the word banana is what is causing her.
Yes,
tech
the
issues.
damn it, bananas. Arrgh! Damn it. Anyway,
They're not even fruit.
everybody be sure to leave a like and a favorite. We got to make some money here to get Katie some Ethernet cables. I don't know. But Manti Te'o, he's a linebacker he was a linebacker for Notre Dame. He has since hired an agent and is entering the NFL draft. He's probably going to be a reach of a first-round pick. He's going to be bad. Well, he's not going to be bad, but he's going to be struggling, especially because he's so much like Tim Tebow. He's like a third-round talent.
Yeah.
But
he'll still get in the spotlight, though, and get something up there where he's making bank, but he's going to suck ass.
Some NFL GM is going to mortgage his franchise to try to get Manti Te'o. Then Manti Te'o's going to show up and they're like, oh, wow, you're not nearly as fast and strong as everybody else in the NFL, are you? It's like, well, no, not really. It's like, oh, but I try hard and I believe in God and my fake girlfriend died. Whoa. What?
That's really not going to work with the amount of money I paid.
Manti Te'o is a hugely decorated college football linebacker and American football, gridiron.
Thank you.
There you go. That was for you, Chiz.
Isn't that a better word?
It is. It sounded so cool when I said it. I loved it. I was like, gridiron. I was like,
Gridiron.
But he's a much decorated, so many defensive awards, and this year, part of the lead up to his second Heisman finish, he finished second place in the Heisman voting, which for those of you that don't know is the highest award in college football, and he finished second in the Heisman voting behind, I believe, Johnny Manziel, and part of that reason was him riding the wave of a story of him overcoming the death of both his grandmother and his girlfriend on the same day. His grandmother died, and then later that same day or maybe the next day, reports are sketchy. Now that everybody's asking questions, Manti Te'o and his representatives have been kind of aloof about when all those things actually happened. Surprise, surprise. And his girlfriend supposedly later on died in the same 24-hour period, died of leukemia. And he overcame all those things, especially that week's game. Had a great game against Michigan State, and went on for the rest of the year to be pretty decent by college football standards, and then he met angry black guys from Alabama.
Alabama
beat the crap out of him. They were just sitting on his face, putting their nuts in his grill. But so that's where we are now. Now it's come out that Manti Te'o, due to a great report from Deadspin, Manti Te'o's girlfriend never existed. The pictures, the Twitter account, the tweets, all the stories Manti Te'o said about speaking to her and actually meeting her and spending time with her, and his story about how they met, all of it fake. Never, ever happened. She never, ever existed. She was the product of somebody by the name of, I believe it's Tuiasosopo. Renea Tuiasosopo, I believe is the name, and they believe she is the fictional product of that. Now, you get into a whole bunch of things about how Tuiasosopo and Manti Te'o were actually kind of family friends and knew each other, and the big smoking gun here is, because now everybody's wondering, when did Manti Te'o know? When did he know that this girl was a fictitious entity? When did he learn it? And when did because he rode that wave. He was still riding that wave until the day the Deadspin report dropped. He was riding that wave of my girlfriend died of cancer, leukemia, and blah, blah, blah. Now the question is, when did he know? And some people speculate that he knew the whole time. Others are speculating that he didn't know that he was a victim, he was a complete victim. Other people somewhere in the middle say, well, he was a victim at first, but then he found out about it and still continued to reap the benefits. And Chiz, is there any way that Manti Te'o can come out of this not looking like a gigantic piece of garbage?
If he could somehow... No. No, I don't think so, because I don't think he didn't know until the very end. I just don't think so, because, okay, you've never met her, you've been lying. Let's say he did find out at the very end. He still was lying at little points and then, like, oh, we met here, or we just ate here. Like, all the instances where he said they met up and stuff, that's bullshit no matter how you want to, put it. Whether he met her, or whether he knew since the beginning or he found out like the rest of us towards the end. That right there is still bullshit. So right there, your credibility is already shot to hell because you've been lying. Granted, in the scheme of things, they're little lies. You meet someone online, maybe you want to act like you met them.
Right? Can't you identify
it's understandable.
With a big time football player, maybe not wanting to admit because he's supposed to be a manly man. He's supposed to be, I'm the linebacker at Notre frickin' Dame, and then I met my girlfriend online and we don't really live together. I talked to her on the phone and stuff. I mean, I can identify with that.
Yeah.
And I can sympathize and say, like, well,
And it's a better story.
I understand.
It's a better story than going, oh, yeah, we met up. Turns out it was a dude. So, yeah. You can't just drop that. What do you say if this chick has been your online girlfriend and you meet her and it's one, not the person she was saying she was, or it was a dude,
Mm-hmm.
So you just go, oh, I met her, and you kind of run with it from that point on. It's not like someone's fact checking your life until you come down to the instance where she's dead and you've ridden this wave to your success, essentially.
Mm-hmm.
So I think somewhere along the middle, maybe during one of those instances where they met up is where he kind of knew and started lying.
Mm-hmm.
But I certainly don't think he found out and was shocked towards the end. But I think he got played. I don't think he did this from the get-go out the gate as a strategy to hype himself up and make himself look so good and shit like that.
Not from the beginning. Not from the beginning, but I think he did it from whenever he found out, he didn't.
Yeah,
he was still riding that way.
Yeah.
Here's the interesting thing. Most timelines, and this is what I teased before in the last half hour of the show. When you look at the timeline of when things happened and when things supposedly happened. Now, Notre Dame, and this is what makes it really weird. Notre Dame is still somehow involved in this. The Notre Dame athletic director, the night of this Deadspin report, had a press conference.
Yep.
But Manti Te'o isn't even a student at Notre Dame anymore. He's certainly not an athlete anymore. He's hired an agent. He's going to the NFL. I don't even think he has any eligibility left. So he's not even a part of the university anymore, except in just the whole pious Notre Dame, we're a big family kind of bullcrap.
Right.
But that's what makes it really weird. What we found out was that sometime in December, Manti Te'o found out that his girlfriend was a phony, because his girlfriend supposedly died in September, I believe September 12th, somewhere in the 72-hour range, centering on September 12th. His girlfriend supposedly died. Early in December, Te'o received a phone call from his girlfriend's phone number, and reports are now that she supposedly said that she was like, she had to fake her own death to elude drug dealers, which
that's the thing where it's like once you've started lying, you just keep fucking going.
And that's a guy lie too. That's a guy lie. That's
to avoid drug dealers.
He's like, wait a minute. Okay, so I had to fake my death. What do I make this fake girl that I'm controlling talking to Manti Te'o say? All right, so she faked her death. Why? To evade drug dealers. Like he had just like left the theater after watching that The Last Watch or whatever that is, the movie with Jake Gyllenhaal. And what is that movie about the LA? It looked pretty cool. I never saw it.
I mean, there's several movies. I know what you're talking about, but there's a bunch of movies where that is the theme, where you fake your death to get away from drug dealers.
Right? And so he's like, yeah,
it's always a dude.
I'm totally going to do that. That's such a dude lie. A girl will lie. Would just be like, yeah, I thought you were gay.
Yeah.
Or like I didn't want to talk to you anymore.
Like this high drug
a girl, I don't think even a girl would attempt to lie about faking her death. Katie, would you ever lie to a guy about that? Like if you were creating some fake persona, would you be like, "Yeah, my persona stopped talking to you because I had to fake my death.
I killed off my character."
Yeah, you would never do that. Banana.
See, this thing sucks.
You're not even playing the game. You have to say split.
I don't wanna.
Okay, we see now it's better. See, now we can actually have a conversation.
It's like you're really there.
It's like you're really there. You're not a fake person, are you?
Is that why you colored your hair? Are you trying to hide from drug dealers?
Is that why you're delayed?
Whoa.
Uh-oh. Drama alert.
Drama alert. Hashtag.
At Little Miss Katie, Kaity, fake, just like Manti Te'o. Maybe she is Manti Te'o's fake girlfriend. That's why we didn't hear about her. She showed up after this girl had to fake her death to elude these drug dealers, and then she ingratiated herself. She was like, "Hey, Lefty, here's pics of my butt. Get me on the Lefty show." I'm just adding that in there. She didn't actually do that, not yet.
Yeah, she did.
I'm sorry. Katie's going to hate me after this show. But anyway,
now her hair's a different color.
Yeah, now she's got a end of watch.
She's not even really Katie.
She's not.
She's not. That's what she changed her
Lene
hair color.
Kauka, however you
Thank
say
you.
this. I'm going to screw up so many of these Samoan names if I continue to talk about it. I just want to say that I'm sorry when I do. It's not a question of if I do it. When I screw up a Samoan name, I don't mean to be racist. I'm just really white. So I'm sorry.
Yes.
Thank you to Danny Leone on Twitter, hashtag Lefty Show. He tweeted, he said, "End of Watch was the movie that I was thinking about with Jake Gyllenhaal. Was that any good? Tweet me. Let me know. Hashtag Lefty Show. I was thinking about if I should check that out.
I was going to say, yeah, and then plot.
Sometime
spoiler.
Right, yeah, they all die in the end, bro. December 6th. Well, Notre Dame, Manti Te'o, when he found out his girlfriend was fake, regardless of what she told him, he found out it was a fake persona. He came to Notre Dame. He went to Notre Dame officials and said, look, here's what it is. I think he more got caught, but and now we're hearing reports from anonymous teammates that for a long time they were like, this girl's so fake. Like he's banging other broads around campus. Like, why is he all this persona that he has about I'm so devoted to my girlfriend who died of leukemia and stuff. It's all bullshit. But he came to Notre Dame. Notre Dame initiated their own private investigation into this whole thing. And they centered on December 6th as when Manti Te'o found out that his girlfriend was fake. Or at least, if not fake, then certainly not dead from leukemia.
Yeah.
There are a lot of interviews after December 6th featuring Manti Te'o that occurred after December 6th featuring Manti Te'o, in which he extols his own virtue, talking about how he overcame the death of his girlfriend from leukemia. So whichever way you slice it, whether this new anonymous report comes out and was true that said, oh, well, she told him that she just faked, there was a female actor that played the part of the voice, and she said that she faked her death to elude these drug dealers, etc. Even if you believe that, somewhere around December 6th, Manti Te'o knew that his girlfriend did not die from leukemia. Therefore, he did not overcome anything except his grandmother's death, which I think was real. I hope. After that, everything after that is bullshit. And it's lies, and it's him capitalizing on the narrative that was created about him. Did he specifically want to create this narrative? I think that is the burning question. Did he want to create this specific narrative about himself? Because my little own paranoid theory is that he saw the success of Tim Tebow.
Right.
He saw the success of, well, maybe a third-round NFL talent, but he's such an amazing guy. He overcame, these birth defects and these issues with his birth, and he loves God and all this stuff. And now look at him. Somebody mortgaged the future of an NFL franchise to make him a first-round draft pick. And I think Manti Te'o, in my, again, paranoid, completely delusional scheme, saw that and was like, I can do better. Because what if my grandma died?
The same day
as my girlfriend,
who has leukemia and was in a car accident, and she was pregnant.
Yes, and thank you to Baby Dangy, or Dangy, on Twitter. Anyway, hashtag Lefty Show, how you get in touch with us. Te'o's own father said he met her.
Did he?
Mm-hmm. Manti Te'o's father, thank you for reminding me of this, in a few different interviews said that Lene Kauka, who is the name of the fake girlfriend, would fly out to the islands in Hawaii to see Manti Te'o, and that he was there and he met her.
Right.
So on some level, his family is involved in this now too, which lends a little bit more credibility. I'm not saying it is how it is, but it lends a little bit more credibility to Manti Te'o knew well before December 6th. I think December 6th, it just got to the point there were murmurs and heat going on because there were guys even on the internet for a long time that were like, all this crap is fake.
Right.
Because there was his girlfriend's Twitter had a picture of her of a female holding up a sign that said MSMK or something like that. And apparently there's some program that will do a related images search, not based on tags, but on the image itself. And it found a bunch of the similar looking images featuring the same girl on a Facebook page, completely unrelated to all this stuff. And so there were murmurs for a while that it was fake.
She was calling out, like, why the fuck is my picture up on, MSNBC or whatever? Why is this part of the story? Why is my photo up there?
And people were murmuring about that for a long time, and Deadspin was amassing this report. And I think around December 6th is when Manti Te'o got the message. He's like, crap, I can't do this anymore. All right, I got to go. He's like, abort, got to go to this, damage control. And I think that's what happened. I think he knew well before December 6th. But I will grant you that he only found out. He was duped until December 6th. He's still a bag of shit because he continued on and on talking about how great it was that he overcame his girlfriend's death. Because when he knew either or both that his girlfriend wasn't real and certainly didn't die of leukemia.
He should, yeah, exactly. A normal person, let's say he just found out there. He was a dude. He found out everything right that moment. He would have went, oh, and brought it up. Not keep running with this story and just, push it back and hide it. He would have went, oh, okay, and came out and said something about it. He didn't. So he's a piece of shit right there for writing it, Mm-hmm. I don't think he knew from the get-go. I think he was, duped. But I also don't think, like you said, that, his eureka moment was December 6th. I think it was way before that, sometime during one of those I'm going to see her moments. Because if that's the case you said where his father said that he met her, he's gotten his family involved, this has been a long-going thing.
Mm-hmm. And also there's an interview on a Notre Dame, official Notre Dame some interview, and he was, and this was after his girlfriend's death, again, which was in September. And they were talking about, the interviewer asked Manti Te'o about his relationship with his girlfriend and why he thought it was so awesome. And, of course, because Notre Dame is a Catholic university, he talked about, Heavenly Father and God and all this stuff, which I'm not here to talk about that.
Another show.
That's certainly another show. But the really interesting part is that he was talking about how his girlfriend would send him letters before each and every game. And he said there was a letter that he received. He said he received a letter from her before the Stanford game in 2012, which was almost more than a month after his girlfriend's supposed death. So, what? Now, that doesn't prove anything, but it's certainly kind of weird. Here's the possibilities. The letter was saved and sent to somebody else, which means she was predating her letters. Stupid bitch. She didn't really probably feel any of that crap. It was all lies.
Deception.
She's like, okay, well, did she have like different letters? Like, what happens if they lose this game? What happens if they beat Navy by 45 points in overtime? Now next week's letter has got to mention that. Oh crap! So now I gotta write. That was so awesome how you beat blank in overtime by blank amount of points. It was like an ad lib.
She just kept it super vague, like, you were really good. Do it again.
You played amazing. You are awesome.
That team had nothing on you.
It's possible, okay, yeah, that the letters were written and sent or given to somebody else to be sent before the games actually took place. It could be Te'o was just remiss in recounting the dates. People do that. I screw up dates all the time. I barely know it's Friday. The only reason I know it's Friday is because we're here. Or he just caught himself in his own lie. There are three possibilities there. Catching himself in his own lie, while less probable than the just getting dates confused thing, still kind of fits with everything else, especially with the whole his father in multiple interviews saying that he met this fake girl and continuing to go on about all this stuff after the supposed death. So, Katie, what are you talking to Nepenthez about on Twitter? Don't even think. All C&I a Lefty is everywhere. Banana. She's fucking with us. It's gotten to the point she's become self-aware.
I'm not even going to talk right now.
I can't tell if she's delayed.
Lefty boards. Screw you, Nepenthez. I saw that tweet. Oh, man. Oh, God. This is a good tweet from Baby Dangy or Dangy. God, really need to learn how to say the name. On Twitter, hashtag Lefty Show, by the way, is how you get in touch with us. Also, while we're talking about this, we're going to be moving on talking about Lance Armstrong, Machinima, losing money and having to fire everybody or cut everybody's pay, and now everybody's jumping ship. A lot of people jump ship today. Feel free to use the comments on YouTube. You've got, I think, 500 characters or something like that there. This video will be uploaded, or this stream will be uploaded as a video later, and we can go through and engage in conversation about these topics. I know some people are like really, really into it, and I think even if you're not a sports fan, even if you're not a gridiron fan or a fan of American football or college football, I think this whole thing kind of transcends, because we can even talk about online relationships and e-relationships and how, it's like, well, you need to be careful, but they're also, you can accept it. But anyway, this is from Baby Dang. He said, Manti Te'o's girlfriend was in his arms less than Alabama running backs.
That's fucking awesome.
I love it.
They were murdered. They were murdered that game.
Oh, God, it was so bad. I didn't even want... I found it funny that Brent Musburger at that time, even though he was like, man, these guys are getting killed. Let me just talk about this hot-ass bitch in the stands.
Hot bitch in the stands.
Oh, let me tell you something. Those quarterbacks, he'll get all the girls.
They get all the girls, sir. If you're over at Alabama, just throw the ball around in a hot lady.
Throw it around. Get out of the backyard and throw it around with pops. Oh, boy. Got a little Christopher Walken. Oh!
Oh!
Gotta go outside. Throw it around. Oh, God. I'm mixing Jew voice with Walken. Oh, God. Gotta go outside.
You're crossing characters.
I'm doing it again. Stop it. All right, I'm done. Done. Anyway, on the other side of this break, we got a lot more topics lined up, talking about Lance Armstrong being a lying sack of crap. Again, talking a little bit more about Machinima. If Nepenthes is in the stream, hey, buddy. Thank you for the tweet. As always, be sure to leave a like and a favorite and a comment on this stream. And we'll be right back on the other side of this break. Got a lot more lined up. This is the Lefty Show.
It's Lefty. This is the Lefty Show.
Welcome back to the Lefty Show. I don't know.
Every time.
Every damn time.
Fucking time.
I think I did it right. I think, again, we should not have any microphone issues. We got the order down. It's all about repetition. Katie, you got to stop leaving the hangout, girl. Because I got to redo the screen regions when I come back, and then you come back in, and I got to... all that stuff. Stop it. Anyway, back on the Lefty Show, talking about Manti Te'o and his fake girlfriend and then coming back from this. I want to talk a little bit about relationships because we touched on it earlier how I mean I think we could identify with the idea that he would be hesitant, Te'o would, to discuss how he met his girlfriend and how they're actually like together and not actually like, yo dude, slaying this chick on the reg, bro. Because I mean it's a especially football or gridirons, male-dominated, well, football too, male-dominated world, and as college football, and you're supposed to be just the manliest of men, and I don't think we're at a point in society where internet relationships are acceptable. Especially because
in that domain.
Right, in that domain. Because I mean even now, Chiz, there were people that say you and I are not friends because we've never actually met. We are the internet version of pen pals. Yeah, which by the way,
Fuck
Chiz,
those people.
Oh, I was about to say fuck you too.
Wow. He was
No. I take back my finger towards you. All right, fine. Later, dude. It's me and Katie. 5 minutes behind.
No, I'm not.
You were.
Well, I was, but I'm not now.
You need some damn Ethernet cables.
Yeah.
We friends again?
We are friends. We are always friends. Chiz.
Thank God.
You can tweet us, hashtag Lefty Show is how you get in touch with us. If you've got longer thoughts, feel free to use the comments on the YouTube page or on the YouTube comments. Also, comment a lot, too, because comments, I like seeing a lot of comments and people talking
They
about
make his
stuff.
EP bigger.
Yes, they also affect search engine results and overall viewership.
Money.
No, just kidding. Because we need to get Katie Ethernet cables. You can follow her at Little Miss Katie, Kaity. I'm at Lefty643. He is at Dr. Chiz. And his YouTube channel is also in the description as well as mine. But you don't need it because you're here. Hit subscribe, damn it.
Boop, subscribe.
Boop. But no, I can't do it. That's probably trademarked.
God.
Nope. What?
You went there.
I didn't do it.
Okay.
I didn't do it.
Okay.
I almost started doing it.
You
but
did.
I didn't do it. Is he litigious? Would he sue people?
No.
Okay.
I don't think so. He'll be fine.
He doesn't strike me as a guy that would drink, but if he was, I would so get drunk with him and try to put it in his butt. I mean,
That's out there in the open now.
Anyway, Manti Te'o, internet relationships. Let
Speaking
us know
of
what you
putting
think.
things in people's butts, internet relationships.
There you go. Hashtag Lefty Show. How you get in touch with us that way if you've got quick thoughts on that. Also, you can use the YouTube comments. Chiz, what are your thoughts on relationships? Guy-girl stuff. Or maybe girl-girl, if you're into that, if that's how you roll.
We're not guy.
I'm talking about you and me together, we're going to be together.
Yeah.
That's
what's wrong with that?
Girl. Okay, all right, cool. I mean, this, not, because I like this. I like this.
How would you do a dock? Like 2 fingers? And it's like...
I don't, trying to think.
Dock.
How do you dock?
Somebody figure out a docking finger animation. Because this doesn't work. 'Cause this isn't docking. This is
That's
just
not
2
docking.
uncircumcised cocks bumping into each other.
Do we have, I don't have a Chinese finger trap.
Oh, that
would be perfect.
That would be perfect.
But
yeah.
then I couldn't get my fingers out, and that would suck.
And then he'd be like, where? Go ahead
Like,
and
especially if you
follow
were
me on
docking.
Twitter.
Can you imagine docking with a dude and then your dong gets stuck? Well, I mean, I guess first you'd have to imagine docking with a dude.
Yeah, that's where I'm...
But then, how do you tell people, like, what's that 911 call like? Like,
Similar to the 911 call where... Have you heard of this device where it's an anti-rape thing? Women put this thing, it's like a condom.
Oh, yeah, I've heard of it.
They put it in their vagina, and the dick can go in, but it's got barbs that go out like this, so when you pull out, it just shreds your cock. Yeah.
No, that's not how it works.
That is to explain.
I think
it.
Katie's
That is
got
totally
one.
how it
Katie, do you
works.
have one?
No, I don't.
Do you
But
fake
I
have one?
No.
It
Banana.
stabs the shit out of your penis. Wait for Katie to tell me what the anti-rape
Okay,
is.
all right. So what? How does it work, Katie?
It doesn't actually shred anything. It's just the barbs stick onto it. Like it'll actually come out of the girl. It just stays on the guy. He has to have it surgically removed.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying though. But if he does
But it doesn't shred anything.
If he forcibly pulled out though, that would shred his cock.
Well, yeah, but no guy's gonna freaking do that.
Well, that's what I'm saying. This would be my point. If somebody did that, they would just look at the woman and go, "We're married now." You know, I am never pulling out because I'm not ripping up my dick. Sorry,
Yeah.
you decided to have
I
the
like the idea
device.
that you put your wang in a girl and it comes out wearing a little hat.
A dangerous fucking hat.
Well, a hat that you have to have surgically removed, but it's a hat. Can you get it in different designs, like a fireman's hat, like a policeman's hat?
Can you get shit written on it so when he pulls out, he reads it and says, "You're fucked"?
Yeah. See you in 7 to 10 years, bastard.
Did you rape that woman? No. What's on your dick? Hat. Don't worry about it.
It's my dick head, dude. Leave it alone. Leave my
Sir,
dick
take
head
it off.
alone.
No.
No. Don't touch it. Don't touch it. I can't. There's going to be a lot. If these gain prominence, there's going to be a lawsuit, and that's going to be funny. When a
Right?
guy,
Like just one angry wife, just like, "I'm gonna fuck with my husband.
Yeah,
He's an asshole. Fuck him." Puts it in. He's like, "All right, let's fuck." And then he's got.
now you got a barbed wire dick hat. Got a barbed wire dick hat. Have fun, buddy. But no, even like a guy, it's going to be like an attempted rape, an attempted sexual assault, and a guy is going to have a girl that inserted that into herself is going. A guy is going to be afflicted by that, and it's going to hurt, and he's going to sue her for that.
Yeah.
And I'm interested to see how that plays out.
That's a weird device because I guess unless you live in an area that is known for rapes, then you would probably wear it. But I mean, it's something you have to show up your twat and just walk around with as a just in case, It's like, all right, makeup, eyeliner, anti-rape barbed wire thing at my hoo-ha, my snatch, How comfortable is that knowing like you got a fucking bear trap in between your legs at all time?
How do you where
What
do
if
you
you're on your period? Then what do you do?
Well, I want to know what constitutes, where are you going where you decide I need to put this inside myself? Like, because you don't put that thing in for a trip to the supermarket, right?
Right.
You're not worried about getting gang raped in Target. I hope not. Maybe.
I don't know, Kmart maybe,
yeah.
Kmart, Walmart.
I think it's more aimed towards people in countries that rape is a really big problem. Like in Africa, rape is a large problem. Some places over in Asia. So I can see them probably wearing it all the time, simply because, but not in America or anything.
All the time?
They can't even afford contraception though in those countries, let alone
No, they
an
can.
anti-rape
No,
device.
they can't afford, especially in Africa. They can't afford contraception. It's just because the Catholic damn church is like, no, that's an affront to God. It's like, oh well, half the population has AIDS. You stupid bastards, idiots.
Nuke Africa.
Well, no, it's not a problem with Africa. It's a problem with the Catholic Church. They could almost completely quell the AIDS problem in Africa just by telling the people that they've brainwashed into believing they're filth that it's okay to use contraception, that it's okay to wear condoms. But they don't, because they're so involved. They're like Manti Te'o in their own little bullshit story that they've got it. Now, you talk about a good bullshit story.
Talk about a good bullshit story, religion.
Holy
shit.
George Carlin quote of the day.
go.
That's what you get from the Lefty Show.
Enjoy. Take that. Put it in your brain. and walk away.
No. I have introduced Katie to the wondrous world that is George Carlin clips.
Yes, you
Dude, I
have.
love those.
Have you? I mean, Katie, you enjoy them, do you not?
I do.
Is he funny?
He is.
Would you watch an hour and a half special of George Carlin?
Of course I would.
Okay. See, I think we've converted. We've made another George Carlin fan. Especially because we watched one, or I made her watch one. I said, I'm like, watch it!
I will hate you.
From the 80s about losing things. It's his bit
I
about
love
losing.
that one.
It's hilarious.
I put the keys in I set down the banana guacamole over here, okay? I went over here where I'm like, God damn it. I must have left the keys in the freezer right next to the banana guacamole. Oh, shit, they're not in there.
And somebody took the banana guacamole.
Holy. you lose little shit, not like a big thing, like come home, like what is it?
The
little
couch.
shit just gets lost, or it just got up and walked away. One time I lost the cat. It just got up and walked away.
Or he's talking about losing his couch, and he's like, maybe it'll come back. No, never. Nothing over 6 feet ever comes back.
6 feet never comes back.
Sit down, I'm sick of your shit. I can't.
I can't. I sleep on the couch.
It was a great bit.
Oh man, that's an old one. That's where he's wearing like a tight blue sweater.
That sweater is so weird, man.
Right? That's weird.
It wasn't weird. It creeped me out.
That was also the weird set too, where it was just like a pyramid in the back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And one of the early
good
like
one.
wireless microphones.
Yeah.
I love at the beginning of that bit, he's like, sometimes I do this. Then I stop. This has been one of those times.
One of those times.
I nearly died laughing at
That's what
that.
we just call him, quote.
We get tangent time, George Carlin. George Carlin needs his own tangent time. We need a version
just
of
a
tangent
whole
time.
show of just Carlin, man.
That show would get taken down so quickly. It's just us doing Carlin. That's all it would be.
Just bit after bit.
It would just be us crappily doing George Carlin, because some of his delivery is the best too.
Yeah.
Like when he's talking about, he's like, here's another group of people who need to be beat across the face with a piece of heavy mining equipment.
Mining equipment. Yeah.
He's like, you know what my daddy used to say? My daddy used to say blah, 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 blah.
Oh, really now?
But he's like, you know what my daddy used to say?
Fuck you, daddy.
Right, but the point and the way he enunciated
Yeah.
the F and the fuck with the, my daddy used to
Fuck
say,
your daddy.
fuck your daddy. You hear that a lot of that shit in the South, my daddy. You know, these rebel
Daddy,
assholes.
My daddy this.
Oh my God, George Carlin. I love George Carlin. I encourage all of you to go check out George Carlin bits on YouTube. They're all over the place. They are hilarious. Anyway, what the damn hell were we talking
What
about?
were we talking about?
I have no damn
fucking
clue.
idea.
Rape. Hat?
Oh yeah,
Rape.
we were talking about dick hats, barbed wire dick hats.
I'm gonna call them rape hats.
I like barbed wire dick hats better.
Barbed wire
I like
dick. That's my catch on.
So, Katie, do you have one of those? I'm just curious.
I do not.
Thank you. Okay.
I don't typically worry about being raped that often.
It's the equivalency to a bomb in the dick. You take a little bomb, put it right there on the tip of the guy's dick.
That's so messed up.
No,
When it goes off, he wouldn't know if he was coming or going.
That's another Carlin bit. What was he? Was he talking about the death penalty? Was
The
that
death
it?
penalty.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was
just
the
different
death
creative
penalty.
ways to do it.
That's funny.
Put a bomb, take a nuclear warhead, shove it up a guy's ass. You talk about fallout. Fuck.
But anyway, internet relationships. I think, again, I can understand Manti Te'o's reservations about, telling his football buddies, like, hey, dude, I'm friends with this girl on the internet. We talk on Twitter and Skype all the time. But, I mean, have we gotten to the point in society where true bonding, long-lasting relationships of a loving nature or friendship or even somewhat sexual, can those relationships form? Because I think with it all centers for me on the ability to send data. As we've evolved technologically, so has our ability to send data. Phones were a huge thing. Then it was the internet, and then we could send files, and we send text files, and then we could send voice over IP, and then we could send video. Now we're sending video. Now we're sending really good quality video, not the old crappy voice telephones that AT&T tried, or video telephones that AT&T
Oh, those
tried.
are so funny.
In the 90s, remember
Those
that? They were-
advertisements, they're like, one day you're send a fax from the beach, and then they had the phone with the TV on it and shit.
Yeah, it was like a half FPS. Like, what the hell? I remember talking to my mom on one of those once because my dad, being the crazy guy that he is, we had one. And I remember it was like she was like, boop, over here, and then here, and then here, and then here. And I'm like, what the? But now we can send a lot more data, and we can send a lot more video and audio and all this stuff, and we can interact with somebody. And the cameras have gotten to the point where you don't need a big production to see somebody's face and recognize their facial expressions and their mannerisms and all that stuff. And so I think, and I hope, Chiz, that you would agree with me, that the ability to form relationships without actually meeting somebody is definitely light years of where it was 20 years ago.
Oh, definitely, hands down. I mean, besides physical touch, almost all the other senses are covered when it comes to engaging with a person over the internet or, via telephone, whatever you want. So, yeah, definitely. It's easy to make a relationship. Look where we're standing now. Sitting. I mean, not physically standing. That requires effort. And you'd be out of camera frame. But look where we are now. This is as close as it gets until physical, contact and, well, I'm going to rub against you, but until physically meeting in person. This is as close as it's going to get.
As long as I get to rub against Katie. I call rubbing against Katie. Got it. Mine.
Go for first. Unless we get like 3D holograms.
That would be cool.
What's going on, which I wouldn't be surprised if that was coming. We already got 3D TV in the households. This is as close as it's going to get.
And you know what's really cool about 3D technology, too, if we can segue, because tangent time.
Do tell.
Is how quickly we've evolved into because 3D technology, the idea of 3D has been around for a long time.
Yeah.
It's gotten revamped and it's gotten really, really good now. But what's really cool to me is stuff like the Nintendo 3DS. Now, I'm a big fan of Ben Yahtzee Croshaw, Yahtzee on Zero Punctuation. I love that series.
Oh, dude, I love that series.
And he absolutely rips the 3DS to shreds, which, okay. I mean, I understand the 3D,
Well, in fairness, he rips almost everything to shreds.
Yes.
Okay, there's like 3 games he doesn't.
And I think a lot of his criticisms of the 3DS are valid. It's just like, well, you just took the Nintendo DS and added 3D. What the fuck, Nintendo? Oh, yeah, and Wi-Fi capability. And all this stuff. But I think the idea behind now we don't need 3D glasses anymore, because the way the 3D glasses work is they let in, well, it's actually an exercise in quantum theory and how quantum computing works, but they let in different oriented photons into your eyes that create that represent the different frames, and your brain creates the depth perception, and that's how that's basically how 3D works, and again quantum computing works. But it's gotten to the point where now they can micro machine little tiny slits of aluminum that only let out the different kinds of oriented photons from the different kinds of frames. So now you don't need 3D glasses. The technology is still in its infancy, but we've gotten to that point. And so you're right. I think 3D holograms are not that far away. And then, when you're when you're conducting the attack on Hoth, you can have the Darth Vader all up in your shit. Like, leave me alone, Darth. Okay, I'm trying to do it. I got the thing.
I'm working on my essay, and you just keep coming in here.
Yeah. So I think that's pretty cool. Anyway, technology nerdgasm aside. Anyway, I forgot to do the propers at the top of the break. I know there's going to be some butthurt a-hole in the comments about this. I am Lefty. You can follow me at Lefty643. You're at my channel. Go ahead and hit subscribe. He is at Dr. Chiz on Twitter. He's the great co-host, probably the greatest co-host in internet podcasts, internet
Obviously.
gaming, pseudo gaming podcast. His link to his YouTube channel is also in the description. And this lovely lady right here with the beautiful red hair is Little Miss Katie. She is our wonderful producer. You can follow her at Little Miss Katie, Kaity. You can also tweet the show. Hashtag Lefty Show is how you get in touch with us and talk about stuff. You can also, if you've got longer stuff you want to talk about, use the comments. That is what they are there for. I want to talk about Lance Armstrong being a gigantic piece of shit. Lance Armstrong finally admitted to Oprah, of course, that he used
Ratings.
He used. How mad is Oprah at Manti Te'o? She's got to be like, this little Samoan piece of right, because
She
she's
will do a special with him. I guarantee it, because he will eventually pull
but
Lance
on
Armstrong.
the eve of her Lance Armstrong scoop.
Oh, right, yeah.
Here comes
You
this
stole my
Samoan
spotlight.
bastard with his fake girlfriend and fake. Get that shit out of here. I'm fucking Oprah. Get out of here with that. I got stuff to talk about.
Do you know who I am? Thank you.
Oprah, millionaire, billionaire. I saw the footprint of her house. She was gonna build one in this area, and I was working for the city at the time. I saw the footprint of her house, like it was staked out and stuff, and they already did a little excavating. Holy shit!
Is she really a billionaire?
No. Close.
I didn't think so.
I mean, if you liquidate every
Which is
asset,
really kind of surprising. I mean, she's been doing it for what, 25 years?
yeah, and she's the kingmaker. If a single
If a
Family
book
Guy,
goes
you're
on
right.
there.
Family Guy did this joke, and I don't think a lot of people got it, But they were like when Mr. Pewterschmidt was gonna, he was trying to get Brian to do. I think he was trying to get Brian to continue on with with his show, like his novel got turned into a show or something, and Pewterschmidt had all of Brian's novels published, and he had an Oprah book sticker on him. If
it was the pot one.
Yeah. Oh, okay. That was that it. Okay.
Yeah, he was like, if you make people stop smoking pot, I will do this for your book. Mm-hmm. And that little sticker.
And that's true. You are the toast of the town if you get that little O on your stupid little book about whatever the hell. If she
was like Johnny Carson back in the day,
right?
know?
If she tells her little army, like you think guys on YouTube have an army. Look at Oprah and what she can do.
There's a reason she has a network.
Mm-hmm. And well, I mean, she did get trolled by. Was that 4chan that did it?
What?
Remember she was talking about child rape or something like that. I think it was after this Jerry Sandusky thing, and she's like she was reading a quote from somebody. She was like, "Oh my God, some of these child rapists like were talking to us on the show." She was like, "Yo, we have our group has over 9,000 penises already for little boys or something like that." She was like, "Oh my God," and everyone was just like, "Oprah, come here."
Let me fill you in on something.
In my world, they call her Ope. Ope, come here.
Ope. Yo, Big O, get over here.
Big O, come here.
So we said her net worth is $2.7 billion.
Oh yeah, but that's if you liquidated if you liquidated every asset.
I'm just talking about Oprah and her money.
Well, not even if you liquidated it. If you got fair market value for every liquidated asset. Not every asset.
Which you're not going to. Yeah. I just think that's shocking. She's been doing it for so long, has endorsed so many products. You know what? That's just the white man bringing down the black man.
I don't know why.
How was that appropriate?
I don't know. It wasn't. That's better.
That wasn't either.
Hold on.
That was better. Thank you.
Banana.
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 What?
How many more is she going to reply to, though? Because we said it a few different times. Look at those piercing eyes. I'm scared.
Like burning a hole in your face.
Yeah, seriously. But anyway, Lance Armstrong, getting completely back on topic, hopefully. Lance Armstrong admitted to Oprah that he used other performance-enhancing drugs as well as doping with EPO to get more red blood cells in there and to increase oxygen flow. Yeah. And it finally admitted to it. Duh. I mean, there's no way a guy recovering from cancer beat everybody in this dope-riddled sport, which it's not even a sport. It's who can EPO the best out of all the
That's
EPOs.
the thing. They did the math and they said this was back a couple months ago and they were taking all his shit away even though he didn't admit it. It was just, they were doing this. They said if they took his awards and gave them to the next person in line that wasn't doping, it would be like the 23rd person in the race. Because, just everyone dopes in that sport.
Right. But here, this wasn't the smoking gun, because I talked about it on PKA, and I don't think because there's just such a stigma about Lance Armstrong that he's just such this great guy. He is an intimidating, lying bastard. He is somebody. Now, what do you like to talk about? Like, oh well, if it was a confidant, and it was He sued a British newspaper for libel for questioning whether he won his Tour de France as clean. Journalists doing their job, trying to uncover and unearth stories, sued them and attacked them for slander and libel and was like, you're going to get... Lance Armstrong, here, this is the perfect embodiment. It's on Deadspin. You can go check it out if you can sift through all the Manti Te'o stuff. Lance Armstrong admitted that he lost track of how many people he was suing and what for. He had sued. So now, a lawsuit from Lance Armstrong getting $1 million judgment against you is a serious thing. You are fucked. If Lance Armstrong sues you for slander and wins and gets a judgment entered against you, you are screwed. Lance Armstrong went out to ruin people's lives, even other teammates that all they did was they didn't want to dope. They didn't want to use EPO. And he was like, no. If you want to be on my U.S. Postal Service team, you got to do it. And they were like, no. They blackballed him out of the sport. That is the real Lance Armstrong. The Lance Armstrong that's suing so many people and trying to ruin their lives. He doesn't remember who they are. And also, Livestrong's a big, gigantic joke. There are plenty of other real cancer research foundations, because the whole thing about Livestrong isn't that it's a completely inefficient charity, which it is. They spend $43 to raise every 100. That is an awful percentage for a charity, especially so when all they're doing is raising awareness about cancer. Look it up. In 2010, Livestrong told people that they were no longer accepting research grants, or they were no longer giving out research grants to research cures for cancer. All they're interested in is branding. All they're interested in is raising awareness, which is also raising awareness about Lance Armstrong, helping him lock down personally lucrative endorsement deals. There are plenty of other great... This is an attack against cancer. If you know somebody with cancer, or you want to help people out, I applaud you for that. There are plenty of other real charities that do real work to actually fight cancer. Not like Lance Armstrong, who says, Livestrong is helping fight cancer. That's bullshit. What Livestrong does is help people that may or may not have already beat cancer. They do have a lot of programs and do sink a lot of money into that. They don't sink any kind of dollars into researching actual cures for this awful disease or condition, whatever it is. I don't think they're even sure whether it's genetic or a disease at this point. But anyway, on the other side of this break, we're going to talk about machinima. Sorry, Chiz, I went on a little rant there, but it's my damn show. I do what I want. But you have some extra expertise here. We're going to be talking about machinima. We hired too many optics in the building, and now we are broke. On the other side of this break on the Lefty Show.
It's Lefty. This is the Lefty Show.
Welcome back to the Lefty Show. Final half hour. Here we are on the Lefty Show. Got a lot of things going on. Got a lot we want to talk about. Welcoming you back after we were just talking about Manti Te'o and Lance Armstrong being a huge, gigantic, lying piece of shit behind a joke of a charity. There are plenty of other good ones that actually give money to cancer research. You can go ahead and look them up for yourself. I am Lefty. You can follow me at Lefty643. He was at Dr. Chiz. His link to his YouTube channel also in the description. So is mine, but you're here. Hit subscribe already. She is at Little Miss Katie, Kaity, and she's got brand new hair coloring, and you can say and all those nice things. Banana.
Split.
You can also tweet the show, hashtag Lefty Show. Just add that to your tweets, beginning, middle, or end. That is how you interact with the show. If you've got longer thoughts, you can go ahead and use the comments of the video. But now, or of the stream, it'll be turned into a video in a little bit. Chiz, a lot of people today jumping ship. Machinima losing. They're losing people left and right. A lot of people jumping ship, moving to different networks, TGN, or TGS, IGN, Yoush, full screen, all that stuff, and you're jumping ship as well. Can you even talk about that yet, or would you get in trouble?
Why not? No, I don't see why not. They haven't. What they've been doing is sending out these emails saying you've got 10 days to sign this new contract with Machinima that'll pay cut you up the app. It's like 60% of a pay cut, or we'll drop you. I haven't received one of those, so if this helps get them to send me one of those, by all means, terminate my contract. It makes it easier for me.
They don't want to get rid of you.
Yeah, no shit.
Just your luck.
So important.
Just your luck. They're like, Chiz is our kind of guy.
He's so cute.
We want him around in our network.
But they're just letting people go away that have 6-figure sub counts and shit.
Well, because they can't pay him anymore.
Well, I know they can't pay him anymore. There's nothing they can do there. But I mean, the lowest of the low. That's your whole support now.
Yep.
A lot of small numbers.
And a lot of people jumping ship now. What's the count up to in terms of big names? What big names have you seen?
Wicked Shrapnel did last night. Girls Gone Gamer did the other day. Optic Nadeshot left too. And he's with Optic, so he's gone. Mm-hmm. Buddy Yost.
Well, so are all the Optic guys that work there. They're gone too.
Are they going to? Oh, yeah.
Oh, I think a lot of them were fired. That's why Machinima's in such dire straits.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm just referring to people that weren't working there and stuff. Like, they tried to work there. Mm-hmm. He's just... But, yeah, like, it's harder now to name people that plan on sticking through this thing tooth and nail than it is to name people that have left. Like, the list is so huge on people that are leaving or in the process of leaving or want to leave compared to, okay, I'm an individual with Machinima. I'm going to take the 60% pay cut and still be with Machinima. Mm-hmm. I couldn't name anyone right now.
And what you'd be stupid to. I mean, if they're just gonna try to just be like, here it is, take it or leave it.
There's so many other fucking networks out there. Why would you fuck yourself?
Especially because from my end, it doesn't seem like it's a negotiation. Machinima's just coming in and saying, take this or fuck off.
That's exactly. They're just blackballing you right there. It's like, here's what it is. Don't like it. Get the fuck out. Well, the biggest one, somebody just brought this up, but I thought, everybody knew, but PewDiePie left the Machinima network. PewDiePie just fucking hit 4 million subs, okay? 4? You think if you were Machinima, you would try to make an exception for someone who has, like, more subs than 80% of your network combined, Mm-hmm. Maybe work a little harder.
More subs than the main channel, does it? The Machinima main channel has how many subs?
Yeah, Machinima has, like... 3 maybe. Okay. It's in the top 10 of YouTube, I'm pretty sure. Or I'm fairly confident. But PewDiePie, I think, is like number 4 or number 5 or 6 in the top 10. He's catching up real quick.
Somebody's saying Hutch is staying with Machinima. Well, of course, he hitched his wagon to that a long time ago. And you know what? I love Hutch, and I think he's a great guy. But I would be very, very, very surprised. Does Hutch drink still?
I don't think so.
He doesn't drink? I know
he might have an occasional beer, but
okay.
Not liquor.
I would be very surprised if after a few beers he wouldn't confide in somebody and be like, dude, what the fuck did I do? Because he's back now. in YouTube.
Yeah, he's been back for a while.
And if they're going to try to bang him out of 60% of whatever he was making on his deal,
I mean, the reason he left working there was one, stressful reasoning, but two, he came out and flat said it. He's like, all of my friends are playing video games and making 3 times what I do at this salary-based job. So if he's going to take a 60% pay cut, don't think he's really going to be happy when everybody's jumping ship to other networks.
and that's one of the things I said when I was breaking into YouTube. I was watching Hutch for so long before I got into YouTube. I'm like, why is this guy at Machinima? I'm like, he can make, even then, this was in the time of Black Ops. Even in the time of Black Ops, I'm like, I still didn't know YouTube as I know YouTube now, but even then I was like, dude, you could be making so much money.
I don't know why it took him so long to switch is the thing, because the reason he took the job is because at that time, the only way you got paid through YouTube was if you were a director on Machinima, uploaded to their channel, you got a salary off of that. There was no private personal channel partnering until like beginning of 2011, February around then. And that's when he already had the job, and that's where he got upset. Like, we set the basis for everything, now you roll this out, and we would be making scrupulous amounts of money.
I also find it funny too that now is when you get to see a lot of people
True colors.
You get to see a lot of true colors, and if you see people that were previously railing on others, some guy that thinks 8 times or something like that, he was a big name that he's always like, I have a real job, I just do this for fun, I don't even care about the money. And then makes a video, I'm leaving Machinima because they're trying to cut my pay 60%. Ugh. Now you get to see stuff like that. You get to see people that try to beat their chest about being noblemen in the YouTube game, and I just do this as a hobby. I'm pure. I do it the right way. I'm not in this for the money. Oh, Machinima's trying to cut my pay. Fuck that. I'm out of here. Get me into the game station. Get me into full screen and Yoush. Get me into IGN. Huh.
But you're not in it for the money.
But you're still not. I'm surprised. I mean, nobody's going to ask these people that, these intolerable cretins that. But I mean, what would they say if asked directly? So wait, you're honestly still going to say that you're not in it for the money? Nothing wrong with being in it for the money.
Don't be hypocritical.
Don't be a sanctimonious douche. Don't be Lance Armstrong.
Yeah, exactly. Don't try to lie your way out of a paper bag. Somebody said PewDiePie was always with Maker Studio. No, he was not. He recently just did that in light of this news. If you look, he was posting on Machinima's primary channel. He was partnered with Machinima. You can go back and look. I mean, that's how he got so big. Mm-hmm. And he went to Maker Studio. There you go. They lost a $4 million channel. It's probably made more than that, but I mean a 4 million subscriber channel.
It's so hard for me to not be jealous, hateful of that guy.
He made.
I don't. No.
I said it.
I can't. I know, but I was making la 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 sound, so I didn't hear it.
300,000 views in 1 month, Lefty.
300,000 views in 1 month? What?
Wait, no, not 300,000 views. What was the math? Or no, sorry, it was 900,000
in a month.
Yeah,
still not that good. I mean, Wings is pulling 3 million views in a month. You mean 900,000 subscribers in a month?
No. Sorry, 300 million views in a month. Yeah, that's right.
Nah.
Dude, if you look, he's about to hit 1 billion. 1 billion views.
That guy.
Do the math right now in your head.
No. I'd rather not. I'd rather live in my little world where I still hate because Wings of Redemption talked about this, or at least the idea behind it, that when he was growing up, and I remember thinking this exact same thing too, but all credit goes to Wings. When I was growing up, Leonardo DiCaprio was the shit.
Oh, I know you're
all the chicks loved him. All the chicks. Leo. Titanic. I got Titanic posters. I got posters of Leonardo DiCaprio. He did that Shakespeare movie, right? Didn't he do Romeo and Juliet? Was it called Romeo and Juliet?
Romeo and Juliet.
I didn't know if it had like a different heading or something like that. He did. Everybody loved Leo. Wings is the guy. He's like, I hated Leonardo DiCaprio. Fuck that guy. But not because he sucked. I mean, I said he sucked, but he really didn't. It's because all these girls, he's got everything that I want, but I don't have it. So fuck him. And I mean, I don't.
Right now.
When people start talking about PewDiePie, my initial reaction, not for any rational reason, but my initial reaction is to be like, fuck PewDiePie. The guy sucks. He doesn't do anything that I can't do. But then I'm like, damn it, he's doing a lot of things right.
Someone just updated. He is at 1,045 million.
Jesus, my God.
And I just looked like 3 days ago.
Do you have any idea who Callum is?
Not really, but I looked at his thing, saw his numbers. I don't really know who he is or if he has a YouTube channel. Not to be coming off as offensive, I've just never heard of your name.
Yeah, I don't no idea who that is.
Sorry.
No. I think Joakim Noah is his background picture on Twitter. That looks a lot like Joakim Noah. Which I say, I'm sorry. Joakim Noah looks like a rat had sex with a chihuahua and then had a retarded baby. That's Joakim Noah.
Say Chihuahua funny.
Chihuahua. Whatever.
Whoa.
All right, you know what, Katie? Go back to being 5 minutes behind. I like that version of Katie.
How do you even know he said Chihuahua now?
Yeah, it's banana.
Tape delay.
What?
Still like 4 seconds.
I think she.
Banana.
Hey, be honest, Katie. Throughout the night, have you screwed with us even once about the whole banana split thing? No. Okay.
No.
Because that's something I would do. I would fuck with me. I'd be like, even if I heard, I'd hear banana. I'd just be like,
yeah, exactly.
we got confirmation from Nepenthes here. Yo, Lefty, he's a big FIFA guy. He's sat 3 feet away from me right now. He's a top dude and schooled you. Ooh.
What? Where do you see that at? Did you get a personal tweet?
Yeah, from Nepenthes. I don't know. Those FIFA guys can all suck on a gigantic black dong. I'm just kidding. I love Nepenthes.
Hey, he didn't tweet out the Lefty show, so
yeah,
fucking
no.
suck that dog.
Nepenthes did, but he was like, yeah, mate, go check this show out if you want to fall asleep, yeah?
No, I'm referring to Callum.
Oh. Well, whoever that guy is, fuck him too.
Yeah, exactly. You got a bunch of followers. You want to engage and be known.
Bots.
Tweet it
Bots.
out.
All bots.
Porn bots.
Attention, we are on bot alert. I'm just kidding. I could probably destroy my channel. You don't see a lot of that anymore. You don't see destroyed channels. Except
Really?
unless your
Have
name.
you seen out of certain individual?
Well, yeah, but yeah, good point.
Yeah.
But that's because he tried to sell partnerships.
Yeah, that'll fuck you.
It's not anybody taking him down. Oh, never mind.
He is his own worst enemy.
Yeah. Well, YouTube is his worst enemy because they ban his shit for life. Like, bitch, you out of here. You out.
Over to Vimeo. Bitch.
Oh, somebody's saying Chris Smoove left Machinima.
Oh, wow. That's another big account right there.
You see, here's the thing. For a lot of people that don't understand, I mean, you're going to see a lot of sometimes maybe your favorite YouTubers leave and stuff like that. YouTube or Machinima for a long time in most of their contracts, maybe it differed in some places, offered a flat rate, meaning for every 1,000 views, we'll give you this amount of money no matter what. Now, you know, mobile views and, you know, getting paid for mobile views or not mobile views, aggregate views, it varied, okay? And they changed there. But just in general, they paid a flat rate. But there are other types of contracts where you get a percentage. You get a percentage of whatever the ad sales team was able to sell that specific advertisement for in general on your video. Now, I don't know specifically how it's calculated, if they do it in blocks or if it's for a specific video for a specific person. I have no idea. But in general, what they do is, you know, they give you a percentage. They say, okay, well, for this kind of ad, we'll give you 55% of. That kind of ad, you'll get 85% of whatever the ad sales team is able to do. I don't understand why Machinima doesn't do that.
Well, that's what they are doing.
But aren't they still trying to offer some kind of reduced CPM, like $1.60 or something like that, flat rate?
No, they're going to essentially a variable system.
Okay, well, that's not entirely bad. It's just at that point you have to rely then on their ad sales team. How good they are.
Yeah.
I don't know how good they are.
Which
I've heard they're bad.
They've got a team of 40 people. That's what they.
Well, they had to fire a ton
of
them. They had to fire a ton of them because it was nepotistic in that way in terms of, you know, optic begets optic. You know, remember the whole optic house?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, we all live together. It's like, well, what do you guys do? It's like,
nothing.
Well, we sell advertisements. Oh, do you know how to sell advertisements? Sigh. That's why I say we hired too many optic. Now we are broke. All the Google seed money is gone to shitty jerseys and lighting effects.
And Dwayne Johnson.
For what? What did he do?
He did a commercial for
Oh, that's
G.I.
right.
Joe, the new G.I. Joe movie. And it was also Liam Neeson. He did one too. For Taken 2. That's going to be a lot of your Google money right there if you were paying them for a 20-second advertisement on a video.
For Taken 2? Did anybody go see that? Come on.
I wanted to.
Even the first Taken turned out to be kind of okay, right? Because
it was amazing.
It was the monologue. That's all it was. That's what people loved was the monologue. That's it. That's all people loved was the monologue. Everything else from that movie from Taken flows from the monologue. What does Taken 2 have? Right, but I mean, Taken was still kind of good, but what does Taken 2 have?
It shows his family is stupid. I don't know. I didn't see it.
But what is you like? How could you, as a writer, right, be like, okay, all right, hold on, because the whole idea behind entertainment like that is you have to suspend the audience's disbelief when you're putting on a play, when you're putting on a show. You have to blah blah blah. It's been a long show. You have to suspend the disbelief of your audience. You have to make them forget that little voice in their head that says, "Wait a minute." Why is that invisible thing in the jungles of South America chasing Arnold Schwarzenegger? That doesn't make any damn sense. You have to make the audience forget that little voice in their head. How do you as a writer be like, all right, hold on, audience. I know you're going to think the premise of the first one was kind of stupid. But let me try to sell you on how this same exact shit happens again. And I love Liam Neeson. You won't even
see it coming.
I love Liam Neeson as an actor. I think he's great, but it's like, especially because he went on ESPN and he started cursing, which was hilarious. Yeah.
Why?
Oh yeah. It wasn't like a string of curses, but he dropped a shit or a fuck somewhere in there.
Oh, that's awesome.
I think somewhere he was cutting a promo and he was like, something shit or something like that. It was hilarious. I love Liam because he's
Did you see The Gray?
No.
Oh. That's a dude movie, really. Like, you won't get it unless you're a dude. Mm-hmm. It's a very symbolic type movie.
Okay.
It was not what I thought it was going to be. And there's wolves. Liam Neeson and wolves? Could you get a better dynamic duo?
No.
What do you mean, no?
Because all I'm going to do is I'm going to wait for him to give the monologue to the wolves.
No.
I'm going to wait for him. I'm going to wait for him to say... however the monologue starts out.
No, he talks to the people, okay, not the wolves.
Right, I know, but he's gonna because the source of contention is the wolves, right? So there's gonna be some point where Liam Neeson stands up or into a cell phone and says, "You don't know me," and blah, blah, blah.
I'm a wolf hunter.
If you're asking for money, I can tell you that I don't have any. What I do have is a very particular set of skills, and this monologue, which I'm pretty much making the latter half of my career on. Liam Neeson doesn't talk like that, but
you're just so hating on an amazing American.
Is Liam Neeson an American?
I have no idea.
I don't think he is.
I don't think he is either.
Pretty sure he's not.
He can't be that big of a badass and be American. I'm sorry.
What are you talking about? America has plenty of badass actors.
Like
Tim Allen. No. Hold on.
I couldn't keep myself straight.
Hold on. Badass actors. Robert Redford in his day was pretty damn awesome. Clint Eastwood in his day, also awesome.
Okay, he's still a badass. I like his movies still now.
He's talking to a damn chair that has nobody, and he's making this fake, whispery, raspy voice. And now our second half is about to begin.
Hit or miss, okay? Some of them, like $1 Million Baby, really made me sad, and I thought it was a bad movie. But some of them are really like, what is the last really good one where he's old? Gran
all
Torino.
of them. He's old in all of them. No, he doesn't miraculously get young in one of them. He doesn't just show up and
Shut up.
Will Smith. I've seen a Pentez on Twitter. He said Will Smith.
Fair enough, but
decent.
if you want to
Tommy Lee Jones. Come on, Tommy motherfucking Lee Jones, baby. Who was the? Oh God, who? What? No, was it Wesley Snipes? It was Wesley Snipes. Yeah, Wesley Snipes. Just didn't pay his taxes. Now he's in jail or something.
Yeah, it's kind of a big deal.
Pay your taxes, kids.
In this country.
Also, DMX is a total badass. He got arrested. He got arrested for impersonating a damn federal officer, dude. That's awesome because he tried to, at an airport, he stole a police car and tried to get onto the airport tarmac by saying, "I'm a federal officer, open up the gate." Hey, yo, dog. Open
that's
up them
pretty
gates.
badass.
That's pretty, I mean, I don't
Harrison
think.
Ford?
Harrison Ford? Yeah, damn it, why are all our awesome actors old?
Because that's the thing. What is our next generation going to be? Michael Cera?
Shia LaBeouf?
Shit. Hey, he's trying. I will give him credit.
He's bad.
He's come a long way from Even Stevens.
Oh, God, Ren Steven. I would pop that 6 ways from Sunday. What's her name?
Mark Wahlberg. Mark Wahlberg is amazing. And he's
Mark
still
Wahlberg
young.
is awesome.
I think
Also,
he's only like late 30s or
executive
40s.
producer of Entourage. Robert Downey Jr. Sherlock Holmes.
He's a weird one because his career has only been good as of recently.
Well, yeah,
He
when you're doing
really
pounds
hasn't
of...
done a lot.
When you wake up in your 20s and snort a pound of blow, yeah, you're probably not going to be a very good actor.
Brat Pack.
Now he's stopped doing that. Now he's good.
Now he's huge.
Sherlock, the Sherlock Holmes series is great. I encourage anybody
but he's
to go
great
see
in
that.
all of them recently. Like, you know, the superhero ones, Sherlock Holmes ones. He did, what is it?
Not Chuck Norris.
No, fuck whoever said that. You're stupid. Sorry.
Like, Walker, Texas Ranger was a damn joke. Like...
He is probably the most hyped up person ever. They give him way too much credit. Anyone we said before his name would murder Chuck Norris.
Delta Force was good. The first Delta Force was good. It was good. Then they did Delta Force 2, and it was awful. Because it was basically Delta Force 1, but in Colombia. And it's bad. But the first Delta Force was actually kind of okay.
Bruce Willis.
Fuck that bald-headed douchebag.
Wow. Somebody said Joseph Gordon-Levitt, which I thought was funny.
Does he do action? I mean, except for some scenes in Inception, right?
Some in Inception, but he did just do that Time movie with Bruce Willis. He's always played a very mellow, mono character in every movie.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Well, I don't know why somebody said Tom Hanks.
Tom Hanks is awesome. But he's not.
I mean, he's
badass.
awesome, but he's not a badass. That's the thing.
No, not a badass. I don't know.
I love Tom Hanks. Now, he's a motherfucker that looks old.
He's only in his 50s, right?
Yeah, but he doesn't age well.
Well, yeah, but I mean...
He looks really old.
Yeah, but you see, that's what, anybody looks old. People put on a...
No, Harrison
without-
Ford is older than Tom Hanks, and Harrison Ford looks good. Tom Hanks looks like hell.
I don't know. Tom Hanks has got $1 billion in the bank. He doesn't have to care. Jack Nicholson?
Nah.
Jack Nicholson's not really a badass.
He's not a
though.
badass. He's just crazy.
Yeah. Patrick Swayze? No. Roadhouse
Oh my
was it.
God, come on.
Roadhouse was it. It was just Roadhouse.
No, I don't even give him
Roadhouse.
Roadhouse.
Christian Bale isn't American.
Yeah.
Somebody said
That was
Christian
the
Bale.
one qualifier we had. We said American.
Sean Penn? No, Sean Penn isn't a badass.
No, he's not a badass.
He hasn't done anything.
He's
recently.
a cutie. He's a cutie. That's it.
We're going to bring it to an end there. Wrap it up. Lefty Show.
Just naming actors.
Somebody said, I love how we end up talking about movies at the end of every show. I don't know. But anyway, we're going to wrap it up. We got about a minute and a half, 2 minutes left, something like that. Want to thank everybody for coming out, everybody for joining. Thank you to everybody in the comments. Be sure to leave one as you say goodbye to us. Also, be sure to leave a like, possibly a favorite as well. Also, hit subscribe. This is my channel, youtube.com/LeftyOX. I am Lefty. You can follow me on Twitter at Lefty643. You can follow him at Dr. Chiz. Also, you can find his YouTube channel in the description. Yes, he does have a YouTube channel. He's still uploading, I think. So you can go ahead and check it out. I think it's Dr. Coffee MD. She is Katie, our lovely producer. You can follow her at Little Miss Katie, Kaity. She keeps the show running. She keeps us on time, heading out like we are right now. I want to thank everybody for coming out during the week. You can tweet us, #Lefty Show. Again, you can tweet all of us independently. I want to thank you guys for joining. That's our time. We got to get out of here. Thank you for joining. We hope you enjoyed. We are out.
I'm in your face.
Hey, man, he was in my face. Up in your face.
In your face.
Up in your face.